You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny, when I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
Let's go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts! Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time!
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No! I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you? You are not with the Thalmor embassy, are you, High Elf? No, that can't be right. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to the Somerset Isle. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Learn up as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the High Elf!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentry, what do you see?
It's in the clouds!
Dragon!
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move, now! Up through the tower. Let's go!
We just need to move.
See the inn on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going. Go! We'll ah! When we can.
Hammy, you need to get over here! Now! Nada, boy. You're doing great. Toro! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
God's guide you, Gunnar.
Stay close to the wall!
We'll meet again in Sonnengarde, brother. Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. You may as well take Gunyor's gear. He won't be needing it. More. All right. Get that armor on, and give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here. Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that gate. Damn, no way to open this from our side.
Come on, soldiers! Keep moving!
Take cover!
Get this gate open.
Maybe one of these Imperials had the key. Come on, let's get out of here before the dragon brings the whole tower down on our heads.
Stormcloaks! Filthy traitors!
Dragon doesn't...
You can't win this! Bastard!
Storm. See if you can find any potions. We'll need them. Done? Let's get moving.
Freedom! Or
That takes care of that.
Jarl Wolf.
No. I haven't seen him since the dragon showed up.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage. It's locked. See if you can get it open with some picks. We need that gold once we get out. Grab anything useful and let's go.
Orders are to wait until General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be killed by a dragon. We need to fall back.
Just give the General some time.
That's it. That's all you got. You're all right.
Let's go on ahead. See if the way is clear. Let's see where this goes.
Hold up. There's some there, just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Let's try to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow. Watch where you step. Or if you feel lucky, take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Almost there. Phew. That was close. That looks like the way out. I knew we'd make it. Wait!
There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. Better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. You know, should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's over. See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place. I guess you get used to it. These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Mage, eh? Well, to each his own. It's not for me to judge. Remember, this isn't Stormcloak territory. If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid. If we run into any Imperials, just let me do the talking, alright? I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
What? What is it now, Mother?
Looks like
It was as
nobody
big
here
as the
knows what
mountain
happened.
and black as night.
Come on.
It flew right
Gerda's
over the
probably
barrel.
working in her lumber mill.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will...
Greetings, Brother Elf. Good to see a familiar face so far from home. He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope. I've been thinking. Maybe Camilla needs a little help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly. Until next time.
Here for work? Get an axe. Bring me all the wood you can chop. Got business here in Riverwood, eh? There are. At least the damned war hasn't gotten here. We work hard. Try to do right by our families. Me, I've got my act. Girder and my boy Frotnar. What is it, woman? Stand drunk on the job again? Raylo, what are you doing here? Ah, I'll be right down.
Did you hear? The Riverwood trader was robbed. Poor Lucan must be torn to pieces over it.
My father is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice. Someday, I'm going to forge my own sword.
Ain't whatever you need. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Aye. You looking for a new blade? That reminds me when I first started smithing. Iron, not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. I'd help. Whatever you need. Buy Izmir if it's simple and strong. Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill. I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new. Good day.
Hoppus isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
Lucan over in the Riverwood Trader says thieves broke into his store. Cross the river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls. It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes. And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know. There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defended. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
You lost. Alvar and I, we got a daughter, little Dorothy. What are you doing that for?
Lost? So you saw a dragon, did you? Tell me, what was it like? As big as a house? Well, I'll be. That'd be a sight to see. Not that I actually want to see one, understand. I hope that dragon stays far away from here. I hope to see you in Windhelm. Good luck. Seriously? You don't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak himself. Oh, right. They said you... Still, I'm surprised you haven't heard of Ulfric. He's our leader. The leader of the Stormcloaks. Surely, even down in Cyrodiil, people have heard news of the war in Skyrim. The Nords are tired of spending our blood fighting the Empire's wars, and paying for the Empire's decadence with our... Ulfric is our rightful High King. He's leading the fight to drive the Empire out of Skyrim, once and for all. I was assigned to Ulfric's guard. We were on our way to Darkwater Crossing, in the south of Eastmarch. The Imperials were waiting for us. As pretty an ambush as I ever saw. We were outnumbered 5 to 1 at least. Ulfric ordered us to stop fighting. Didn't want... I thought they were taking us south to Cyrodiil. Parade us in front of the Emperor. But then, we stopped in Helgen. And you know the rest. Damn right. You don't have to be a Nord to fight for Skyrim's freedom. You should come to Windhelm with me and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric. I hope so. Skyrim needs people like you to fight for her freedom. Come on, better get moving.
Orgnar. Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale
We
is
got
going
rooms
bad.
and
We need to
food.
get a new
Drink,
boat.
too. Let's sate that appetite, Long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. Looking to blow yourself up? I hear that's what magic does to you. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic, unless that blew up. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact. The Dark Brotherhood.
Did you hear?
All right then. Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in. You're that visitor been poking around. Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only going to get worse now.
Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed. And so then came clashing and flashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Give me a mug of ale.
Coming right up. We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook.
Whatever you need. This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Until next time. Iron and steel, most. Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. All right, then. You the sneaky type? Got some nice daggers around here somewhere. Huh. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. Until next time. Whatever you need. My smear is simple and strong. I can forge it.
You lost?
Papa says I'm too friendly with strangers.
You have
seem
talent.
all right.
Keep working at your craft. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh? All right, then.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have an ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our luck... I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold. Till next time.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Blue Falls Barrow.
Can I help you? By sure. What do you want?
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him. Sure. What can I do for you? Ah, a fine but bloody tale. I can do that one. This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories. I've been trained as a skald. As was my father and my father's father before him. My time at the Bard's College was brief. A prodigy has little need. What is this? The elf playing a treachery?
Give me a mug of
Shocking.
Coming right up.
As if I would write this dribble. How about we play a bit of a turnabout with
I
Faendal?
need some more ale, Orgnar.
Here. I had to
You've
use
more than
simple
enough.
words,
Besides,
but this letter
you
should
still haven't
convince
paid for
Camilla
the
it's from
last one.
him.
I'll find some coin for you. I always do. Until then, I've no ale for you.
At the Bard's College in Solitude. They train bards and skalds like myself. If you go there, talk to Viarmo. He's the headmaster. Lucan's got a little bit of everything at the river. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith. Sure. What can I do for you? All right. Faendal think... Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this. I'd better get going.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Ha! Another milk drinker crying about his effort. Glory only awaits the... And as companions, our glory must always be hard fought. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters, and we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes, and if you go to him, good luck.
Hey now, you be careful with that fire.
Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, just tell me who needs bludgeoning. Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a companion, so talk to him. It's out of my hands. Until next time.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim. None of them's older than 9, and the youngest is 6. Now the horse I got for sale is 7 years old, but in fine health. She's got a lot of spirit. We've taken to calling her Queen Alfsiger, or just Alf for short. I expect you can name her anything you like. What? Never should have come here.
I'm warning you.
Ride strong.
Back off. Finish this. I've outlived worse. I didn't think you had the stomach for it.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own.
Greymane or
Why don't you
Battleborn?
swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorlin Greymane for help?
Then you're either a Stormcloak sympathizer or a fool. Either way, you're no friend of mine. Long live the Empire. I should bash your face in after all you've done. Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready. Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
Who's this then?
You know what? You're not worth the hassle. Go. Be some other god's problem.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
The Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the
will view
mountains.
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Here, take this as a small token of... There is another thing you could do for me. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing... What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. What? I never even cast it. Ah, I see. You have some knowledge of the higher art. Please forgive my earlier rudeness. I'm so often interrupted by visitors wandering in. I can occasionally... Now, what did you say you wanted? Ah, indeed? The Jarl. Oh yes, he must be Yes, I could use someone to fetch something. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of Dragon Barrow. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles... I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, we must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it, but not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual event. Far back in the Mythic era, many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as the details are lost, but at some point the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, oh no, many were killed, of course. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure... Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. I'll put it simply so you'll understand. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
Farengar, I see you've already met my new friend.
I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
You two will get along famously.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach. Like, what a fascinating conversation that would be. I had you figured for a mage.
This is a priority.
I think you'll appreciate
Anything
this.
we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Ah, a student of the craft. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor. Then, once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that, too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, because he knew he could. With good planning and constant vigil. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will show. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters. If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side. But that day has not come yet. Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Jarl has finally agreed to send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, House Court.